Today we're going to talk about the secret to signing up more coaching clients. Bottom line is this: you can get a few coaching clients every month using referrals, word of mouth, networking. You can post on Facebook, Instagram, do some videos here and there. But eventually you're going to hit that limit where it's just not going to grow. And the organic stuff for the pent-up demand sort of just falls off, and it's like, now what do I do? So I want to explain to you the best three kept secrets that I've used to sign up more coaching clients. I've enrolled over 1,300 coaching clients over the years, so I've figured this out. The first thing is we have to focus on one scalable paid traffic source that can get us to where we want to go. Now, this is the biggest mistake coaches are making right now. They just get so enamored by every single source out there. So for example, they'll post on LinkedIn if they're in a business niche, and then they'll post on Instagram and then Facebook, and they start a Facebook group. Those are all organic, and then they'll be like, well, I need to run some ads, so I'll run some Instagram ads, some Facebook ads, maybe try YouTube ads, Google ads, all that kind of stuff. And then what happens is you get spread so thin you can't get good at anything. But psychologically, what a lot of coaches are fearing is they're going to miss out. They're like, well, I'm going to miss out on potentially getting clients from this traffic source if I exclusively focus on this traffic source. Happens to everybody. It's human nature. It's that fear of missing out. So what we want to do is you need to understand we are in a day and age of mastery, okay? You cannot get coaching clients at scale if you're spread too thin. You can look at somebody who's on 5 different traffic sources. They're everywhere. Every time you open up your computer, they're absolutely everywhere. But if you probably look at that, you'll see they've built that up to that. So the secret is we've got to start with one traffic source that's paid. Now, what is that traffic source that's paid? Well, personally, if you're trying to get coaching clients, that's what this video is for people getting coaching clients. It's not for other people. I suggest you focus on Facebook ads. And the reason why is because it's the easiest to reach people at scale. You see, a lot of coaches, you think about like LinkedIn ads and stuff like that. Here's the thing. Facebook ads has been around forever. Some people have been on Facebook for over a decade in your market. And Facebook's constantly collecting their data and then giving it to advertisers. So these advertisers are getting this data, and what it's doing is Facebook gives it to you to use. So they have so much data on all these people that it's just the best traffic source. Now, take another source like X, like Twitter ads or something like that. They don't have a lot of data because it's so much anonymous and stuff like that. Facebook does. So that's the first thing we want to do. The second thing we want to do is we have to have a proper strategy to reach these. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. Here's what most coaches are doing. What they're doing is they're using Facebook ads and they're following the advice on Facebook. Now you got to remember, Facebook's artificial intelligence and their setup structure, sort of same with Google ads, is like generic. It's designed for every business. But the problem is you don't need cheap clicks. You don't need cheap visitors. You don't need cheap leads. You need qualified coaching clients. So what we've got to do is we have to customize the setup in order to get the right people. And so what that means is if we want to attract coaching clients with money, we have to structure our campaigns right. Now I'm going to explain to you what you need to do right now. The first thing is you're going to run a campaign attracting people who are registering for your stuff versus just clicking on ads. That's called a conversion campaign. And what's going to happen is Facebook's going to go into your audience. So you remember, if you have an audience of 1 million people, they're never going to run your ads to those 1 million people. It's too many. They're going to run your ads to like 0.5% or maybe 1%. And they're going to go find the people who look like the qualified people who are registering for your stuff and send them to you. Okay? And the problem is if you're on a traffic campaign and just go find people who are clicking on your ad, you're just going to get more people who are clicking on your ad. So you want to get this loop set up so you're getting people who look like the people who are converting. Okay? Now the second part of this is what we want to do, most importantly of anything, is we need the right audience. Okay? Here's the cool thing. Right now, as of this recording, It's easier than ever to find the right audience. Here's why. Back a few years ago, you had to structure your campaigns with these little interest groups and targeting all these little audiences. Now you don't. You just need to get a broad audience, about 1 million people, get in the range of what you're doing, and then we launch that ad. Because what Facebook's going to do is it's going to go in and its AI is going to go start to find the people who look like the people who are registering, and it's going to wedge into that part of your audience and find more of those people. So that's how that works, and that's why that's such a successful strategy, and that's why I would encourage you to use that. Now, we have the third thing, which is the absolute most important thing in terms of signing up more coaching clients and getting more coaching clients. Before I get to that, 2 important things for you. First thing is click the subscribe button, okay? The reason is if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get all my updates, and I create tons of videos on what's working now to get coaching clients. I've spent almost 3 million on Facebook ads in about the last 3 years or so, roughly. And over the last number of years, and more than that, I've enrolled over 1,300 coaching clients. So we're constantly testing, looking at what's working, and I want to give you the best data humanly possible for free. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. The second thing is, in the pinned post or in the description of this video, there's a link, and I want to give you a free 300-word Facebook ad template and method that I've used to enroll my coaching clients. It's free, and you can just get it by joining my free school community. So you just click that link in there. It'll take you to a new page. Sign up, totally free. Once you're in, you're also going to get some bonus training on how to find clients who have money, how to implement the 300-word ad template, where the best place to find clients, how to enroll them, all that stuff. And the best part, again, it's all free. So click the link there. Now, here's the third thing we need to do. We need to have the right system for signing up more coaching clients. Now, what I think is the best way to do it, and I've been doing it for a number of years now, is we need to take people through a process to get them to a place where they want to work with you. Long gone are the days where people will just see something and be like, oh, hey, you're a life coach and you're certified in 3 different modalities. Well, I've been looking for this. I want to work with you. There's too many people out there saying the same things, too many people making the same claims, too many people doing this. So what we need to do is we need to get them into a proper funnel to get them to a place where they see you as the only option, where you can build trust with them, where they're like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? I have to work with you. Doesn't that sound good? So we're going to use a 3-part strategy. First of all, we're going to get their name and email and put ideally their phone number so we can text them updates and reminders. Second thing is that I want to get them into something incredibly high value that gets a consumption rate that's high, okay? And so we're not going to send them to an ebook. We're not going to send them to a video. All those things are just low value. They don't build any trust. Everybody's doing it, right? That kind of thing. Nobody's like, when's the last time you've read a whole ebook that you've downloaded or watched a video, after you registered, like a sales video? What I recommend is sending them to an automated webinar. My automated webinars have been averaging about 70% show up rate. That means 70% of the people who sign up are staying, and a lot of them for at least half to 3/4 of the way through. Why is that such a big deal? Because remember, the bridge from getting them online to you is trust. And so we got to break that trust barrier to get them to a place where they're like, oh my gosh, I have to work with you, okay? Now, here's the cool thing. It's totally automated once you set it up. Set it up once, it's done. And then people go through it, book a call, and they're done. That's how easy it is. And then the people after who don't book a call with you, what do we do with those people? Super simple. They're going to get on your email list and have text reminders, so that way you can send them a video by text, potentially get them on a call, upsell them into your coaching program that way. You can send them emails to your social media profiles, all that kind of stuff. Build a relationship with them, all right? So we need to do these three things in terms of signing up more coaching clients to grow your coaching business to the next level. So remember, in the pinned post, the first pinned post or in the description, hit that link, head over to my free school community. We're going to give you that 300-word ad template and all the bonus training on how to implement it, show you what's working right now, give you all the training on how to do it, and all for free. So click the link now and we'll see you on the other page.